fun to see a lot of younger players play, and there was a few that kind of caught my eye, which is what we were hoping for. I wasn't measuring execution as much as I was looking to identify maybe players that might be able to be added into the 2 deep, might be able to play a significant role or a larger role than what we thought in the fall. From a defensive perspective, Mike Haig is showing a really nice command of the defense and leadership. Ziggy Ansah is very hard to block and very, very active. And Manoa Pakula at the buck linebacker spot is kind of emerging as someone I'm impressed with. Offensively, Taysom Hill, besides being able to throw the football, in most of the conditioning and even some of our time tests, he's one of the fastest players on our team. And so you had a chance to see him out of the pocket a little bit today, and when that happens, he's hard to contain. And so I like that. Adam Hine had some nice runs today. And then there's a quarterback that we've moved to tight end, McCoy Hill, that is starting to emerge as a really nice BYU tight end. He's going to go on a mission after this fall, after the spring, but he's starting to emerge as someone that could be a key contributor in our program even when he gets back. And so those were just guys that I noticed as I was watching the scrimmage.
Is this the model going forward, or will it be a year-to-year basis?
Year to year, I'd rather, if I had the ideal, I'd rather be like a year ago where we had enough healthy players to then divide the team up, add a little bit more intrigue, have 2 main quarterbacks that are going against each other, 1 versus 2, balance the team out, and we ended up with an overtime game and a coach being carried off the field, and just kind of a nice culmination. This was more workmanlike, different purpose, but it was fitting in relation to where our team currently is at this point.
Surprised that all the defense dominated? Did you see that coming?
Not necessarily. The same offensive line played all 39 or 40 plays, and so that just is basically too much for them against the quality of competition with either 8 or 9 of our top 10 offensive linemen that aren't playing, and so with just a little bit of a talent differential there, and I think that's what contributed mostly.
Your assessment of James Lark's play today?
James Lark, I can't speak as much as what I saw today, but what I can speak to is the volume of work of what I've seen this spring, and he's had, of all the quarterbacks after Riley, he's had an excellent spring, and has really gained, I think he's gained our team's confidence, which is a huge thing, because now it's not just contingent on how Riley plays. He's elevated his status in the team's perspective. So again, I'm speaking of his body of work, not today's performance.
It looked like Hine got his bell rung on that fumble. Is that all it was, or?
That's, he was talking to me, but his balance wasn't ready yet. But yeah, so I don't know whether it's in the concussion category or just the bell ringer category, but it was just a hit tackle that was up high and physical.
Coach Thurman said the other day he wants to see that offensive line in better shape. Can you elaborate on that? You haven't seen a lot of it this year.
Yeah, haven't, and they're going to have to be. I think what that will do is it will allow more of them to be with us year-round, not just part of the year. It will allow us to push the tempo more on offense, not have to wait for them to recover, and will allow our program just to work more efficiently. I think the offensive line in particular can drive the success of the next chip of our team, and I think that's what he's doing.
Does it surprise you you still had this many people show up to a scrimmage today?
Nothing with our fans in terms of support surprises me. They love BYU football. I just am very appreciative when I get a coach in a place like that. They take it seriously. They love to do it. And you can see there's a lot of families. I mean, these are family events, not just. It's a different population maybe than a lot of